Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Celtics. Curry outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's George. Pass to Jovic. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Zubac. Pelicans pull it in. Greg, you know, we talk about these intercoastal rivalries, and this one's been pretty contentious over the years.
I love it. And some of these matchups have, you know, they've been watered down recently, but not this one. There is some true animosity between the teams. Let's get ready for some fireworks.
Pass to Williams. Now, here's Bridges. Defended by Kuminga. Amaran. And he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Kuminga. Following the score by New Orleans. And the dunk by Zubac.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. George with the bucket.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
It's George on the wing. Over Curry. Pass to Jovic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
On the wing, Bridges. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Bridges. Now Curry. Defended by George. Clock at 6. It's Curry with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
George with the bucket.
George just too good for this. He will get physical right back.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Bridges. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Charlotte making a switch here. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's George. And it's George. Finishing it off.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
And here is Bridges. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Curry. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Jovic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Ray talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside. Bridges. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 15-4 run. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Sasser. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Handle with the ball. Back to Okongwu. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Charlotte leading by 8. Now Diallo. Pass to Aldama. Back to Diallo. Goes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the Pelicans with the possession. Randall outside. Back to McConnell. Here's Dick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's LeVert. Nothing on the board. Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low. Here's McConnell. He has yet to score. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Charlotte.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Dick. Okongwu with it, now guarded by Virtle. To the middle, and Jones with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Brunson, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the forts. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Randall no good. Charlotte leading by 12. It's LeVert on the wing. And the 3 off target. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Into the lane. Aldama with the rebound. And here's Charlotte. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now here's Brunson. Shot on the wing. That one no good. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Dick. Releases. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Brunson. Okongwu grabs the board.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Jones with it. LeVert defending. And the basket by Jones.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Zubats. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Randall outside to the paint. New Orleans moving the ball around. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it. You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Pass to Curry. Here's Kamare. Inside. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Here's Sasser. And the shot is long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Curry on the move. And the lead is down inside single digits. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pelicans trailed by 12. Curry on the wing. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pelicans. Here's George. Pass to Zubats. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Bridges. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Right side George. Pass to Zubats. In the corner, Reed with it. Latrey. And it's Beasley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges got 6 points.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Sasser. Hasn't made one yet. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. off on the layup.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
George looking over the floor. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Curry. To the middle. There's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Outside, George. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Reed, outside for George. 6 to shoot, and the Hornets call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
On the clock. Floats one up. Pirtle. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
Just punch the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Jones, no luck. Hornets leading by 7. Brunson with it. 6 points for him. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now McConnell. Pirtle with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. Here's Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Jovic has got his first bucket in this one. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. Jacks up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Brunson goes in. Over McConnell. Aldama with the ball. Jones covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he sinks the second. Pelicans trailed by 10. Pass to Dick. New Orleans moving it around. And here is Okongwu. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Bucket is good. Jovic has got his second basket. Pass to Dick. Nice move. And the dunk by Dick.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Brunson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Back to Randall. Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And here is Pirtle. Now Brunson. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so is Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Baisley. Driving in. A slam dunk by Baisley.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Sasser. And he converts the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry on the wing. Over George. Curry's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to George. George double team to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Zubats. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 10-point Hornets lead. Now here's Bridges. Curry on the wing. Pass to Kamare. To the middle. There's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
The shot by George, wide open. And there's another one for the Hornets.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Bridges outside. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that one's good, George. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Reed with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, no good by New Orleans.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And Curry basically impossible to guard, especially in that pick and roll. Burns you with both his passing and shooting.
For 3, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bridges outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, George. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Count it, good.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Curry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Inside, and Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 19. And the dunk by Dick.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Dick. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good with the elbow jumper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care